Hello and welcome back, guys. Today we are going to talk about Infinite Flight's latest update, which is one of the most awaited update for all of us here who usually fly on Infinite Flight. So this update was very much talked about since past few months. There were no news from Infinite Flight about what they were working on. Recently they started releasing some teasers on Instagram and YouTube where they displayed some features but did not explain it that much, like what was about to come. And many people wanted features like new aeroplanes and clouds and 3D buildings, which everybody wants, I guess, in Infinite Flight, because the basic airport scenery is really boring. So recently they did a developer stream around 2 to 3 days back. I shall link the stream in the comment description below so that you guys can go and watch it. And they let us know as well what goes on inside Infinite Flight and how they design stuff and how they do everything. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please do hit the subscribe button. And if you are going to enjoy this video, please do hit the like button as well. And what do you guys think about Infinite Flight? You guys can leave it in the comment section and we can have a healthy discussion as well. So the features that are available in this update, basically around 13 new features have been introduced. So first and the biggest feature, which I think we have to keep repeating often, is that the multiplayer replay, which is basically when you're flying online mode, there was no way to record the flight except through screen recording, and also there was no way to play it back at the end of the flight. There was no replay for you and you just had to basically terminate everything and you would get a flight report at the end. So in between the flight you would have to record the videos, and that would be very distracting as well. Instead, now they have introduced this replay system, which I am going to show you guys once I start playing the game. And I am here to try it out basically, but what I have seen in the videos and all, basically at the end of the flight there is a new dialog box where you can select the replay option and play the entire flight from the start to the finish, and you can record whatever was needed by you. And you can share the video with your friends, and as well as you can share the entire flight details. You can share it so that anybody else can replay it as well. So the next major update which the developers talked about was this Airbus A330's new updates, like basically wing flex, auto land and ground effects. Many things they have upgraded, which you will hear about in the video as well, but they don't clarify much. And finally we get to see a lot of good news in this update once it's released. So basically there are 8 new liveries, and also the flight physics have been updated, as well as there is better crosswind handling, wing flex, as well as auto land and ground effect and autopilot and bug fixes. So we have to see that once we start the game. I am going to be flying with the A330-300 itself, and we will see what all are the new liveries here and what are the updated flight physics. Especially wing flex is something that I was looking forward to. It gives a very realistic feel to it. And the new ramp start availability, this is the third feature, which prevents, especially in multiplayer, people will just spawn on top of you, especially on training server and all. They'll just spawn at the same ramp or same gate, and that was very irritating. At least they have done something about it now, so that you get to know at the beginning of your session itself, you get to know which ramp is available for you to start your flight from. So that is a really good option. And also gate size restrictions have been introduced, which means you cannot just spawn at a small gate with a big 747 or an Airbus A330 and create problem for the entire flying population there. So, and as well they have introduced minor changes, this aircraft livery and download system, as you can see. That is also another change to how you download the aircraft. And we'll just review all this once we go back into the game. And new super resolution screenshots, this is also very big update to the game, which I was also looking forward to, especially since I share photos on Instagram and Facebook as well. So the basic thing about this is, if you tap the icon there, the computer takes photo of every small area. Like if you have a big square, it is divided into multiple small squares, and every photo square is taken in detail and then expanded into a big square image. And that will also mean that you have what to say, the image size will also be very high here, but it will be super detailed, so there won't be any blurring or any textural issues there at all, compared to what you would get just by taking a screenshot. This is really good. And we have new 777-300 liveries and some livery fixes. This may be very minor, but we'll have to see. And also the frequency changes, and where we are spawning, that will be shown in the ATC log. So we at the end of the flight also will get to know about it, as well as new ghosting warning system. What the developer told is that they have now made ghosting a very the warning system very improved. Previously it was just a small line which would just tell you have been ghosted, it'll just go off. But here the warning stays when you are in the violation, when you are doing the violation, and the moment you have done the violation, the warning stays permanently till you take care of it by dismissing the error. So that way you get to know that whether you have been ghosted or not for that flight. That is one good thing. And also new map icons are there. This we will see how these map icons are there, as well as free camera, because the free camera in the previous game, little bit issue was there with the cameras, like you had to tap a lot and get moving. So I think that should have been improved. And new simplified graphics option in settings, this we'll try and see what is the simplified graphics options, as well as some map bugs and map animations have been added. So we'll go and check these out now in the game. And just before I go into the game, I just want to remind you guys, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoy seeing the videos on my channel, please do hit a like for each video that you enjoy. And let's continue into the game. So guys, we are in the game now, and I just wanted to show you guys how it looks, the new update. So as you can see on your left hand side, there is a section called replays, which was not there earlier. Earlier it used to be only logbook, settings and tutorials. And these are all my flights that I have done till now, as well as my solo flights. And let's see the replays. As of now, there are no replays here because I have not yet made a new flight in the game. So we are going to fly online, and let us check out all the aircrafts as well as the new updates. So let's just cycle through the airports here, and we'll start at KJFK since it has the largest crowd now. We'll start there, and let's see if we can try with spawning at the wrong gate and other things, whatever they have updated. We can try testing those out. So we'll take the Airbus A330, and as you can see now, the downloads have moved to the right hand side in the dialog drop down menu. So basically, to download I have to use this thing, what you can call it, on the right hand side itself. If I choose the livery, it will get downloaded itself there. And other than that, we have A330 was reworked. completely, so we'll fly with that. And we also have to see 777-300, which was given sort of livery changes. And let us check out the liveries here. So Air Canada, this was there earlier, and this is new, the Air France SkyTeam version, as well as Air New Zealand. Yeah, this is also new all blacks. And American Airlines, I don't remember seeing this one, but I think it would have been there. And British Airways, okay. Cathay Pacific, this is there, this is new. And China Airlines, okay, so the China Airlines was not there earlier, and Emirates is back. Etihad, this was not there, so this is new. Etihad 2016 has come, and Garuda Indonesia was there before KLM as well. This I think is a newer livery. And Air Philippines, Qatar Airways, let's check out the other livery for Qatar Airways. One World, yeah, this is a new livery. And Singapore Airlines, wow, this looks beautiful. I didn't see it in the previous edition, so I'm playing right now from my iPhone because my iPad has gone with somebody else. So let's see. Singapore Airlines as well as Swiss was there, TAM, Turkish, and Virgin Australia. Okay, so we'll start off with the Air New Zealand flight or Air France SkyTeam. I think this one looks good, as well as Singapore Airlines as well looks good. So we can take the Singapore Airlines, or I am spoiled for choice here basically. So this is one, and we'll try out the Airbus A330. So even the freighter was changed, so but the cargo, I think only UPS is new. And A330-300 will take. There are no airlines for Indian companies here, so at least we can take Airbus, Air Asia, and see. And next we'll spawn at KJFK, John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York. And we'll just see where we can spawn here, because there are a lot of planes. We'll try to spawn and see. As you can see, the airport is slightly crowded here, and we can try spawning. Can we spawn at this gate itself? Can we spawn there or this one? Okay, so we can spawn at the smaller gates. Okay, so we can't spawn at the smaller gates. As you can see, those smaller gates are marked by red, so only the ones marked in blue are the ones that will allow the plane of our size to land there and park there basically. So we can't park at the small gates, only the bigger gates. Okay, so we'll try starting here. So okay, where is our parking, man? Okay, so we are parked here, and we'll start from 13 runway 13 right, and we'll take off and then come back and downwind onto runway 31 right. Let's see. Okay, and we'll see, we are in the casual server. Can we start with the training server? Casual server, training server. I think I have to go in the training server. And okay, casual server. Let's see if they will allow me. Required grade 1. I am grade 1, but I think require more landings as well. So anyway, we are spawning at terminal 8 of gate number 2, and we'll just see. So as you can see, this is a new wallpaper as well, which was released by this Infinite Flight simulator people, and this is the new update. So what is this? If you face any rendering issues as well. Okay, so just a second here, guys. So this is showing my grade here, and for total flight time 1 more hour is required in grade 2 requirements. Okay, so let's get back to flying here, and we can see one more aircraft landing. Can we zoom into them? Let's just check out the menu first. So as of now we are not seeing any replay menu, and we'll just once we make sure we file our flight plan, then we can go ahead and see. So again our flight will be to, or let us do a short flight to KJFK, and we can this runway. Okay, we'll just come back to KJFK itself after a short touch and go. Okay, KJFK, and we have to take off from runway 13 right. So this KJFK. Okay, and we have to go to this runway, and this is our heading, and from here we'll go slightly towards the right of the airport, and while we come back into a gradual turn, and then we can come here and align ourselves with the glide slope, and then come back in for landing here. So let's see what are the two fixes here. Okay, so we'll fix this as well, and then we come in for landing to full up. Okay, and then back to KJFK. Okay, so now we have to taxi to runway 13 right. So our flight plan is here as well. As you can see, we are able to fly, and now we will just check out the aeroplane, what all are the camera changes that they said there would be a camera change with the free mode, which should be very smooth. So let us just check out. Okay, and tilt is really low, moves very fast. Okay, so yeah, definitely a little better than what it was previously. You can see the motions are very smooth flowing motions. And as I am doing this, I am going to also check out the runway 13 right. As you can see, it's very smooth and flowing motion. So I'll just check out runway 13 right, the way to runway 13 right. And there is another user here as well, British Airways. And let me see where is the runway from where I can take off. These are all parkings. So my aircraft is parked there, but I have to come taxi. Which is the runway exactly here? 13 right. This seems to be the runway. Yeah, what is it? 13 right. So I can see on the aircraft. Okay. So let me just check once again, because my free camera seems to be stuck. So I am going to be going back to the normal camera, and I have somehow figured out that my taxiway has to be from here and then go straight there as well. And this British Airways flight, so that is the runway actually. slightly it's becoming a little difficult. As you can see, the camera is just going on spinning, so that could be a slight issue here. But let's get back to the normal mode and we will check all out. Signal calm, no smoking, and we will contact ATC. Wow, that was a very nice parallel departure on this thing, as you can see. And let us take a screenshot of that as well. And since everything is getting recorded here, I think so, let us go and contact ATC and we will taxi to runway 13 right.
John F. Kennedy Unicorn, November 622 Victor is 7 nautical miles to the northeast at 2,500 feet, inbound, John F. Kennedy Unicorn, November 226 Alpha Kilo, taxiing to runway 13 right.
John F. Kennedy Unicum, Delta 2129 Heavy, crossing runway 4 left.
Just before we take off, I wanted to show the settings changes as well, which they have done with the graphics. Apparently they have done okay, so they have removed all the options that were there and just only given rendering quality best as well as only limit frame rate. Okay, so only 2 options, they have made it from the previous 3 to 4 options that they had. And we are going to go ahead and start our pushback here. And wanted to check out if there were the wing flex as well.
John F. Kennedy Unicorn, November 622 Victor is on final, runway 22 right.
John F. Kennedy Unicorn, Delta 2129 Heavy is taking off runway 22 right, departing south. John F. Kennedy Unicorn, Delta 2129 Heavy, holding short runway 22 right.
And see my pushback before I hit anybody else. Okay, so let's hit the brakes and pushback stops. And we could have started the engine. Both the engines are running anyway. And let us start the strobe lights.
John F. Kennedy Unicum, Wire 100, taxiing to runway 4 left.
So our aircraft is parked there, the Air France, so I think we have to go that side. And let me just show you guys flex. You guys can see here as well. Left fin, right fin, the engine view.
John F. Kennedy Unicorn, Delta 2129 Heavy is taking off runway 22 right, departing south.
Let's go over the engine area and check out the flaps function as well. And there was somebody going over me with Air Force clearance, water clearance. And the mission seems to be really smooth. Okay, because I did not see the cockpit till now. And if I change the date and time to night, will the cockpit light up? So this was another problem with Infinite Flight. Okay, there is no light in the cockpit as of now, and landing lights, no. So the dome lights are not on. So anyway, I'm going to go back to the daytime so that I can show you guys better. And yeah, let's start taxiing to runway 10 right.
John F. Kennedy Unicorn, November 226 Alpha Kilo, taxiing to runway 13 left.
No, I am taxiing to runway 13 right.
John F. Kennedy Unicorn, November 226 Alpha Kilo, taxiing to runway 13 right.
Let's just check out the free camera if it has been working. Oh god. So this can't be fixed. The free cam is kind of screwed up for this flight. Okay. Oh no, I just got it fixed. Oh crap. So it doesn't work now and I have taxied onto the ground here. Okay, I'll just request pushback once more. And we can then go off taxiing to the taxi. Going right, if we can just went out of the I think it must be an issue here. I'm not able to get it right now. It just seems to be spinning. Camera just seems to be spinning. Okay, let's hit the brakes there and we'll go back. Okay, still push back a little bit more. Okay, let's hit the brakes and we'll just carry on with our taxiing.
John F. Kennedy Unicum, November 412 India Tango, taxiing to runway 22 left.
We have to taxi all the way from that side. Okay. So as you can see guys, we are holding short of the runway.
John F.
22
Kennedy
right.
Unicum, November
13 right.
807 Kilo November, taxiing to
And
runway 13 left.
since there are no labelings, the one thing I don't like about Infinite Flight is there are no labelings for the taxiways and it becomes a lot of confusion for all of us. So anyway, I am going to the taxi to runway 13
John F.
right.
Kennedy Unicorn, November 226 Alpha Kilo, taxiing to runway 13 right.
John F. Kennedy Unicum, Turkish 1 is inbound, request traffic advisories. John F. Kennedy Unicum, Turkish 1, going around.
Where is Turkish?
John F. Kennedy Unicum, Turkish 1 is on final, runway 31 left.
Okay. So let us ask for takeoff clearance.
John F. Kennedy Unicum, Delta 11 Heavy is on final, runway 22 left.
Just 1 second, I'm not getting the volume is not that great actually. Show names and distance of airports and flying, control sensitivity, height status bar. So super resolution. So one more thing that we saw in the menu is the screen resolution for the screenshot. So you can see it is either 1x, 2x or 4x. So 4x will be the super res screenshot, so that will be good. Even we can do it 2x as well. And let's go to this. Okay, I forgot
John F. Kennedy Unicum, November 807 Kilo November is taking off runway 13 left, departing straight out.
Okay, I just need to position myself on the runway. Forgot to put on the parking brake. And the simulation doesn't stop. If you, in the live mode, if you just put on parking brake and all, the simulation doesn't stop at all. So anyway, we are going to runway 13 right, departing.
John F. Kennedy Unicum, Clipper 550 Heavy is on final. John F. Kennedy Unicum, November 226 Alpha Kilo is taking off runway 13 right, remaining in the
give
pattern.
You those nice wing views. The cockpit mode 13 right. Okay, so now we are on the runway and let's just calibrate the display once. Yeah,
John F. Kennedy Unicum, November 180 India Juliet is taking off runway 22 right, departing east. John F. Kennedy Unicum, November 180 India Juliet, taxiing to runway 22 right. John F. Kennedy Unicum, November 807 Kilo November is taking off runway 13 left, remaining in the pattern.
So once I am done flying, I'm going to land and then I can show you guys how it is in the replay mode as well. That is the main thing here that we all want to see, the replay mode. So executing the turn, and I have to get in to the glide slope as well. So let's go back to the menu. And I will meet you guys shortly after landing. I kind of crashed in the last one. So I just realized that my audio has got screwed up because of recording on the phone. And this scene I wanted to show you guys the wing flex on the A330. And as you can see, there is a hint of a wing flex, as you can see. So I lowered the flaps a little bit and you can see the wing shaking a little bit more. So they have corrected this in this cycle of the aircraft. Basically it feels like a totally new aircraft. Only thing that is missing for me, what I would have liked, is night vision as well, the dome lights in the night flights. Otherwise it gets very dark. And anyway, so we are on final approach, and we'll see. I will try to show you guys the replay also, how the replay option works, as well as the screenshots. Interesting to see the imported bag how it is actually So anyway guys, I finished 2 flights, just a short flight without much this thing. And let's see, I was searching where the replay option is basically, and then I came back here in the main menu and we can see our flights. And let's see the replay option, what all we can get. So ATC message is not needed. And okay, so as you can see, this is like the timeline option which you can scroll across anywhere in the timeline. Wow, this is fantastic actually, because they have kind of taken out the now you can see that it's become so nice actually to take photographs as well, and it's really fantastic. Can zoom, scroll to anywhere in the timeline and take photographs.
John F. Kennedy Unicum.
Crazy. This is really crazy. And you can see me doing weird things. And let's just scroll somewhere here. And we'll take a super size screenshot. I just want to take it along with the airport itself. So let's see. And as you can see, John F. Kennedy Airport there. And let's figure out the screenshot mode. Taking screenshot. Okay, let's let it access our photos, and we'll review the screenshot at a later time. Oh wow, the camera is free completely in this mode, and you can go into all the modes here. This is fantastic. As you can see, I can see the entire airport. I can visualize everything on the ground as well, whoever is flying and whoever is waiting on the runway. For VFR flights, this will be really great actually. So you can see all the runways of John F. Kennedy International Airport, as well as all the gates and the parking ramps. So this is really fantastic. And if I am taking it in 4 times the photo, so this should be good. Yes, and let us see where the landing sequence was. So I want to take a video of the landing. There was some issue at the end of the landing part where the approach mode went on to runway 31 left, I mean 300 instead of 31 left. So one thing for sure is, if you are taking the videos on this mode, you are going to get a lot of buttons.
John F. Kennedy Unicum. Clipper 550 Heavy is on final. Runway 22 right. John F. Kennedy Unicum. November 805 Lima Juliet is taking off runway 4 left, departing straight out.
So let us go into the cockpit and just
John
check
F.
out
Kennedy
my
Unicum.
maps.
November 226 Alpha Kilo is on final. Runway 31 left.
So this is normal mode, and where is the airport? Okay, so let us just zoom in a little bit and let us check out this area. So this is really crazy. I love this with the screenshots, and you can see the aircraft on the ground as well, taking off, and I think we can zoom into those aircrafts as well. And I have lowered my full flaps.
John F. Kennedy Unicum. Clipper 550 Heavy is clear of all runways.
I don't know why, but there is some issue with the approach mode of the autopilot. There was no such issue in the previous version. Now all of the runways, it's aligning
John
up
F.
with
Kennedy
the wrong runways
Unicum.
actually.
Ocean Air 929462 Heavy. Taxiing to runway 13 left.
So this is really fantastic mode, guys. If you back to the we'll go back to the menu and see all the flight details. So if you want to share, what all options do we get? So everything we can see here, even Twitter, as well as share it, and Google, Gmail, and messages. So overall, this update 19.01 is very vast, and I hope you guys got a gist of it through my video. If you did, please do hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. And if you guys want to check out Infinite Flight, I will link it down in the description. And if you want devices on which you can play Infinite Flight with good graphics, please be sure to click on the affiliate links in my description and purchase the products from there. The small contribution that we get from the affiliate links, it helps us to purchase subscriptions and other games as well to make videos, and hopefully you guys support us. And that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one.